Israeli Prime Minister Yair Lapid confirmed he received the U.S. proposal to the maritime border dispute with Lebanon in his government meeting this morning. Lapid said the proposal would preserve Israel's regional interests. He added that the deal is now under legal review and will be reviewed by the Security Cabinet on Thursday. The U.S. officially submitted its final proposal to resolve the maritime border to Lebanese and Israeli representatives yesterday. The dispute relates to some 330 square miles of the Mediterranean Sea that include lucrative offshore gas fields. The compromise would put to rest years of negotiations between the two countries that have no diplomatic relations. Take a listen to Yair Lapid's statement from this morning.
Over the weekend, Israel and Lebanon received the American mediator's proposal for an agreement on a maritime line between the two countries. We are discussing the final details, so it's not yet possible to praise a done deal. However, as we have demanded from the start, the proposal safeguards Israel's full security diplomatic interests as well as our economic interests. For over a decade, Israel has been trying to reach this deal. The security of the north will be strengthened. The Karish field will operate and produce natural gas. Money will flow into the state's coffers and our energy independence will be secured. This deal strengthens Israel's security and Israel's economy.
And joining me in studio is our senior correspondent, Owen Alterman. Owen, always a pleasure. Owen, opposition leader and former Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says Lapid has no legitimacy handing over an enemy state's sovereign territories that belong to Israel. But negotiations began under his government.
They sure did. They haven't ended under his government. And so you're right. This is the news of the hour, right? We just heard what Yair Lapid had to say at the start of the cabinet meeting, the weekly cabinet meeting this morning in Jerusalem. But very quickly got a response from opposition leader Benjamin Netanyahu. Let's listen to what he had to say, and then let's pick it apart. Let's hear what Netanyahu had to say.
Yair Lapid has shamefully surrendered to Nasrallah's threats. He is giving Hezbollah a sovereign territory of the State of Israel with a huge gas reservoir that belongs to you, the citizens of Israel. He does this without a debate in the Knesset and without a referendum. Lapid has no mandate to hand over to an enemy state sovereign territories and sovereign assets that belong to all of us. If this illegal kidnapper leaves, he won't oblige us. On November 1st, we will return to Israel a strong leadership, an experienced leadership that will safeguard the security of all of us.
Yeah, so Sarah, the politics are quite obvious here, right? Less than a month before elections. I think it's apparent to everyone watching that what tack Netanyahu is trying to take politically. Be that as it may, this is a very, very dangerous thing to do. This is a very volatile situation between Israel and Lebanon. And to come out and say that he's going to rip up a piece of paper that the government is going to pass potentially on Thursday and to potentially rip it up within months, extremely dangerous because of what the potential consequences could be.